Hi y'all, Carla Ulbrich here with some guitar tips. And I had for you today a request. After I did my video on how to use a capo, someone requested that I do a video on how to play the song Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. Great request, great song. So let's do this. Now I like to conquer songs like this that are a little bit complicated as far as what's going on with the right hand. I like to conquer it the same way that piano players tackle things, which is deal with what's going on in the left hand and then deal with what's going on with the right hand and then put it together. So hands apart and then slow down and hands together. That's the best way to practice things like that. So with the capo at 5 here, and this is where it is on the recording for Fleetwood Mac, is the capo 5. You can put it wherever you need to on the neck to suit your voice. But if you want to play along with the recording, then it needs to be capo 5. Key of F is the way that comes out. So here's the chords. As far as your left hand knows, this is a C, right? When you move it up, we got C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F. So to the ear, it's an F. But to the hand, it's a C. So here are the chords for the main part of the song. And then there's also a bridge of the song that's a second set of chords, but we'll get to that in a minute. Only 2 sections to the song. So the first section, which we'll call the verse, goes like this. But for now, we're just going to strum it. And there are only 3 chords. One of them is repeated. So chord number 1 is a C, 5th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, open, 2nd string, 1st fret. That's C chord. The second chord is a G/B, which the slash means G with a B in the bass. If it was just G, it would be G with a G in the bass. But the slash means that we're hitting a B as the lowest note instead of hitting a G as the lowest note. And the way I like to finger this for this song, which in the long run makes it easier, maybe a little harder at first, but in the long run it's easier, is with the 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 5th string, and pinky, 3rd fret, 2nd string. And then we're just going to strum 5, 4, 3, 2. We never actually hit the 6th or 1st string during this section of the song. So just those 4 strings. And then the 3rd chord is an A minor, open on the 5th, 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the 4th, 3rd finger, 2nd fret on the 3rd, 1st fret, 1st finger on the 2nd. And again, we'll just hit those same 4 strings, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, that's the 3rd chord. Then the 4th chord is the same as the 2nd chord, G/B. 2nd fret on the 5th string, open, open, 3rd fret using the pinky on the 2nd string. All right, so let's strum through this succession, chord progression of those 4 chords, which is 3 chords in total, but one of them comes back. So C, G/B, A minor, and then G/B again. Just run through that one more time. C, took my love, G/B, took it down, A minor. No singing, G/B again. Okay, what's happening on the right hand? Let's tackle that. We're going to use these 3 fingers. The string numbers are 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd. Let's repeat that. 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd. That's the first half of the pattern. 5th, 3, 4, 2. All right, and then the second half of the pattern is 5, 3, 4. And then you just don't hit the 2. So it's almost the same thing twice in a row, right? So if I put it all together, 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Do it again. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. And I'll speed it up so you can hear what I'm talking about. Sound familiar now? Now we'll add a C chord to it. Just add the C chord. We're not going to do everything yet. Now it sounds like the song. All right. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Then change to the G/B. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. A minor. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Back to the G/B. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. All right, if you can do that, you can do about 3/4 of the song. All right, so let's say you've got that down, and make sure you take all the time you need to get that where you like, okay, I got that. And then we'll do section 2, which again only has 3 chords. One of them is repeated. And we'll start with a G. This is that G with the extra finger, right? Sometimes we play G like this. Sometimes we play it like this. So this is the one with the extra finger. So you're going to use all your fingers. 3rd fret, 6th string with your bird finger. 2nd fret, 5th string with your pointer finger. Open 4th, open 3rd, open, oh, not open 2nd. Nope, not this time. We're going to use 3rd finger, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and pinky, 3rd fret, 1st string. So that G, that's the one we're using. So that's your first chord. And then your second chord is going to be D/F sharp. Remember, the slash means instead of a D in the bass, which is what would normally for a D chord, you would have a D in the bass. Now we're going to have an F sharp in the bass. So there are 2 ways to accomplish this. This is the one that makes the most sense if you can do it. Make your D chord. Hopefully you already know the D chord. And then wrap that thumb around. And we're going to use it to fret the 2nd fret on the 6th string. You don't have to push very hard. You don't have to get your thumb all the way around and push away. You just barely have to grab it there. And you can get that. It takes very little pressure to make a note on the 6th string. So you don't have to mash it. You can just barely grab it and that'll do the trick. Now if your hand just won't reach around, you cannot get that thumb all the way around the neck, and you just can't do it, then you can use all 4 fingers. It makes it a little more awkward, but it can be done. And use that 1st finger on the F and then re-finger the D chord. So now it's 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 1st string, and pinky, 3rd fret, 2nd string, which leaves your 1st finger open to do that F sharp. It's a harder way to do it in a way, but if you can't get the thumb to go around, then that's what you got to do. All right, so that's your second chord, is D/F sharp. I'm going to do it this way because it makes getting to and from the other chords easier. And then your third chord in this section 2 of Landslide, which we'll call the bridge, is E minor. And we're going to play 2 of those. All right, so let's go over that again. We got G, sometimes called G5, G with that extra finger, and then D/F sharp, and then E minor, and then E minor again. And then the crazy thing about the bridge is it then uses the part from the verse again. C, G/B, A minor, and then the first time goes to D/F sharp. And then the whole bridge repeats. So, going through the chords of the bridge goes, I've been afraid of changing, another E minor, 'cause I've, C, built my life, G/B, around you, A minor, and then to repeat, D/F sharp. So that's what it does the first time. Then the second time, everything's the same except the last chord the second time. So that's section 2. Go backwards, review this as many times as you need to. Give yourself plenty of repetition. All right, and now for the picking pattern for section 2, or the bridge, the only thing that changes is this thumb is going to be hitting the 6th string instead of the 5th string. So we're gonna go put that G5 down, and we'll go 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. That's one measure. All right, let's do that again. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Now D/F sharp, same thing. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. E minor. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. And then another E minor. 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Now the next part of the bridge is just like the verse. Now it's 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, because we're playing a C. G/B, 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. A minor, 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Now D/F sharp, 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Okay? That's all the sections. It's only 2 of them. And then the ending, you just, when you get to the A minor, slide, bring you down. Oh, the landslide, bring you. Slow down a little bit, and then just hit the A minor. Down. If it's just me, I tend to leave the guitar solo out and just go back to the singing. Because it's a little hard. It's humanly possible to do the solo at the same time, but it's a whole other level. It's not something to think about right now. So I would say just leave the solo out and leave that whole section out where the solo is, because sitting here doing this for the whole length of the solo, it gets a little repetitious. So that is How to Play Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. I did a shortened version of it, but it just does the verse again, and then the solo, which is the verse music underneath it, and then the bridge again, and then another verse, and repeat the verse. So there are only 2 sections, and if you just get any decent lyric sheet of Landslide, you can see how it's laid out. Everything's either section 1, the verse, or section 2, the bridge, and including the intro is just the verse. Okay, I hope that made a lot of sense, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you found it helpful, or if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. And if you want to keep your eye out for the next guitar tip, please subscribe. Happy picking.